Madden family, Death Row family, YouTube family. It's your boy GOOBIE-89, Gooby89, aka Goob the Don, and I'm bringing y'all another sneak peek, a special preview episode of my year one connected franchise. Long story short, guys, the league was first. I had to put my league first, guys. So either championship game couldn't been played. So I had to advance, and you guys see the result on the main screen. Panthers play the Bengals. A friend of mine I added in the league, his name is Hyundai60. He has the Bengals. Had a pretty good season, but in the sim game, he beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's representing a fine time. The schedule, but as you guys know, I have Carolina. I didn't play the Green Bay Packers. We had the sim, so we couldn't find the time. So I had the sim guys, and you guys see the Super Bowl. Hopefully in the Super Bowl, I could play a little bit later on today. But I'm off today, so I have a lot of things going on at work, etc. So hopefully, guys, I can broadcast that game and show it to you guys and to the whole entire league. But long story short, guys, as you guys see, I'm in the Super Bowl. I play the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, in the sim games, I won pretty handily against the Green Bay Packers. Score was 66-14. Um, Kind of showing shades of what how Carolina dismantled Arizona in the championship game in real life a few weeks back. But long story short, guys, had the sim. The league was first, guys, because the whole entire league wants to get they just want to get the off season started. So you guys see the results. You guys see the game preview and playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Show you guys his roster because he had a pretty good season. Because I was just wondering how does he keep on winning games? Because pretty much in the league didn't know who he was, but he won games. He was able to win his division, have a second seed in the AFC playoffs, had a first round bye, and he was able to get to the Super Bowl despite the sim game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, you guys see my roster. I'm gonna show you guys the Bengals roster. See who he has on his roster. Actually, guys, he not it's not too much flash about his roster, guys. If you guys pay attention to football and watch football, you know the Cincinnati Bengals have a top four roster in the entire league. So, but other than that, guys, the only thing that he's missing is a quarterback because he traded away Andy Dalton away early in the season in our league. So you guys see so of course as you guys see he has AJ McCarron, and he's actually was doing pretty good with him. He was actually carrying the team. As you guys see, Giovanni Bernard, Jeremy Hill, Andrews, Robert Turbin. And also, guys, he traded away AJ Green for Patrick Peterson because we had a previous user that I had with the Cardinals. But long story short, guys, I kicked him out the lead, etc. But you guys see his roster. He traded away AJ Green. Let me show you. Look, you guys back the receiver. He still has Muhammad Sanu, Marvin Jones, Brandon Tate. He has Cole Beasley, so he has some shiftiness in this wide receiver core. Not the biggest of guys, but they're pretty shifty and can move. As you guys see the defense, he still has the core. Georgie Loka, still has Reggie Nelson. Like I told you guys a few seconds ago, that he traded for Patrick Peterson for AJ Green, so he still has So that was kind of like an upgrade for him. So yes, Patrick Peterson, Draco Patrick, Darquez Denard. Of course, you Michigan State fans, you guys know about him. Josh Shaw, all my Trojan fans out there, you guys know he was a pretty talented player. Got some incidents in college, but Vontez Burfict, he's still there. But basically, he has Davion Clowney. He traded with Houston, Texas for him to get Andy Dalton, etc. You guys see Ray Monaluga, AJ Hawk, Geno Atkins. You know, guys, the core is still there. It was just like when I showed you guys the preview of the Green Bay Packers, the core is still there, but they just happened to trade quarterbacks, ironically. Trade away their franchise quarterbacks. So, you guys see Carlos Dunlap, Wallace Gilberry, Michael Johnson, Marcus Hunt, Andre Smith, the O-line still intact from Kevin Zeitler to Andrew Whitworth, etc. So, and you guys see the receiver as I showed you guys. You guys see Tyler Eifert. So the core is still there. He still has his key cogs except the quarterback. So it should be a intriguing Super Bowl matchup. You guys So so hopefully, guys, later on today we can broadcast that game. As you guys see the core again one more time, the core of his roster, the top players on this team. So you guys see it. But yeah, guys, hopefully it should be a great Super Bowl to broadcast. It's a little bit of motivation because it was some sim victories and the Jaguars was kind of salty that they had to Jaguars were kind of salty that he had to sim the game because they couldn't find the time. But like I said, guys, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I have to keep the league moving, and I have 31 other active users that's trying to play and want to get to this point. So, as you guys see the big game in front of the main screen. Hopefully, it could be a great Super Bowl. And peace and love, Madden family, YouTube family. It's your boy Groove the Don, and I'll hit you back up later on today with another fresh live broadcast of the Super Bowl. Peace out.